Hello everybody, welcome. I'm Richard from RSEV and this is our end of month summary and to go over a few bits and pieces. So I've got a few bits of news for you, talk about market conditions, what's been happening with prices, and then give you an update on the solar as well, because we're getting those longer days and more solar production at our warehouse here. So I'll give you some figures on that as well. Seems to be quite popular that, so I'll keep that trend going. First, you know, Tesla Loot Box is back, so you can now offer referral code and referral. No, hang on, let me just stop you there. I'm not commercially selling my referral code. Not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to commercially spread it around. So this is strictly for information, of course. So this is the Tesla referral scheme is back. So if you weren't aware of that and you're about to place an order for a Tesla, you can get a referral code from friends and family, and that will give you some credits. Consequently, the buyer and the person who's helped you with advice and maybe steered you into a new Tesla can also get some credits, and you can exchange it for supercharging miles, and you can also buy accessories in the Tesla store. So don't forget, Tesla Loot Box is back. We've also just seen, actually, and we've been filming today, Tesla Vision. So this is the newer Model 3s and Model Ys in recent sort of 3-4 months since December 2022 have not had parking sensors on them. So the owners of those cars have got no beeping when they're maneuvering around. You should be getting a Tesla Vision software update over the air, of course, with Tesla. No need to go to the dealer. And that will give you parking assist. So you should now have some visuals and graphics and some beeping noises to help you when parking. We have been today filming a video on Tesla Vision and how good it is when parking. So I'm not sure if that video come out before this one, or this one's before, but make sure you subscribe to the channel because it makes for interesting viewing. Better than nothing, still a way to go. Of course, continuous Tesla software updates will improve it over time, no doubt at all. Okay then, so one of the main topics I usually cover in this end of month is sort of market conditions, what's been happening in the world of used car sales and used electric vehicle sales, which is what we specialize in doing. So we have continued to see some downturn in prices. The Tesla prices, I think, are sort of come down following the Tesla price drop, and they seem to have steadied out now, and actually we've seen a pretty good demand in March, and sales have actually ended up being quite strong. We have seen some drops now, and for example the Taycans have come down a bit in pricing, but as I said before, I think we are seeing this kind of steadying out of the market now. So I think everyone is just remain calm, carry on. I think it is steadying out and demand is certainly increasing. So I'm going to bring up a couple of slides which are actually provided by Auto Trader. So it's one of the methods we use to analyze some data along with various other forms. But they've got a couple of slides here which I'll show you. So EV price is roughly a 13% down year on year. And the Tesla price drop actually, you know, the result of that was actually an increase in advert views. So the advert views have been going up for Teslas. Probably a lot of people seeing what other similar cars are at now and price drops. And what we've seen is a lot of people that were, maybe the Teslas were out of reach, have now been able to afford them. They might be changing from Konas and Nissan Leafs, or might be their first EV. And you can get Model 3s down well below 30,000 now, some about 25,000 for good, tidy examples. So there's some mid-20s good Teslas out there on the market now. So the price drops, again, I'll emphasize this off the back of the last month's video, it's not due to lack of demand. Demand for EVs is up 48.4%. It is strong, demand is there. Remember, we've got the expansion of congestion zones, for example, the Euro zone in London. We're already seeing demand because of that. The reason for the price drops in recent months has just been supply, the increase in supply. So the current data on that is we've got about 261% increase in supply. There's more cars around. That's why it's a buyer's market, and that's why we've seen the slump in prices. But demand is up, so stick fast. I think we've seen as lower prices are going to get for the minute. Maybe there'll be some fluctuations, but generally the sales for us at least have been really quite strong in the end in March. So it's finished off quite nicely. And what was interesting, one slide I picked off of an Auto Trader presentation was that apparently 1 in 4 dealers plan to never sell an EV. Okay, cool, no worries. We will, been in it for years, been all right. Okay, so let's bring up some details of our solar production in March. So longer days, more sunshine, more energy produced here. And this is crucial more than ever because electricity prices a year ago for us here was 16 pence, as I keep saying, now up to 90 pence per kilowatt hour. There have been some discounts available from that with the energy bill discount scheme, so it has helped bring it down a little bit. It applies some credit to your end of month electric bill, but that's being vastly reduced very soon. So it is expensive, 90 pence per kilowatt hour commercial, because it's not capped like domestic rates. And domestic rates have going to remain capped. If you saw the budget, the domestic cap will stay in place for now. So that's good. And we've already proven that even at these higher prices for your home electric, the cost of running an EV is still vastly less than the petrol diesel. I've done many videos on that, so ignore those other headlines. But anyway, what have we produced for solar? So in March, we were 59% self-powered. In fact, it's the 31st of March today, so we're still going at the moment, but I have to finish up and head off in a minute for the Easter break. So we're making a little bit more, but basically 59% self-powered in March, which I'm really pleased with. That represents about a £1,300 saving on our energy bill. Compare that to 39% in February, 24% self-powered in January. You can see how those longer days are helping. And what I would emphasize, March has been a really rubbish month for weather. We've not had one single day of full, clear sunshine. It's always been impeded by clouds and, just never quite a perfect day. So what we have seen, though, is the total energy produced is coming up to 1,500 kilowatt hours in the month of March, and that's good. The maximum I've seen in a day so far was 96 kilowatt hours, and that's fantastic. That is a biggest battery EV Model S, long ranges, and even things like usable capacity, things like Mercedes EQSs, recharge fully in a day. So big production, and that's without a full clear day of sunshine. The average production per day, and this includes days like today where it's horrendous wind and rain, 47.5 kilowatt hours average per day. Lowest production, 11.5 kilowatt hours. Now, in the month there, we exported back to the grid 4.4 kilowatt hours. So I've kept nearly all that production we've made. And that's because we've got the battery storage that we use, but primarily we can use all that energy. So the office doesn't need much, but our business is electric cars. And so whenever the sun's out, we can charge our electric cars up. We've got plenty of batteries here we can fill up. So for me, the least amount I export, the better. I do now get an export tariff. I get 16 pence per kilowatt hour for what I export, I believe, at the moment. But 90 pence is what it costs me to buy it. So I want to use everything we get. And what's quite good, actually, is when we have days like Sundays where we're usually closed, is we can have a nice sunny day. We can have a whole row of Teslas out in the warehouse here, parked up but plugged in. And then when the sun's up and it's producing, I can instigate the app charging of the cars from the app. So I can trigger one car, another car, and we can use the energy it's producing. So that's working really well to make sure we really absorb all of the sun energy we're producing. So I've been pleased with the solar production, but I can't wait for the really good sunny day, full day of good production. The market is, I think, picking up. We are seeing some stock levels amongst the trade in certain places falling down. So again, that huge supply increase is, I think, depreciating slightly, coming down. And I think prices will be steadier going forwards. So there we are. End of month. That's it from me for now. Stay tuned. We've got some good videos coming soon. We've been a bit thin on our YouTube videos just because it's been very busy, but we've got some more coming soon. We've been filming a few in the last few days, so make sure you're subscribed, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Hey everyone, thanks for watching our videos. If you like our content and want to see more, don't forget to not only subscribe but also hit the bell icon for notifications so you don't miss any new videos as they're uploaded. Plus, we're also on Instagram. Just look up R Simons or RSEV. We're on Facebook and Twitter. So lots of news, stories and things as we go on each one of those channels.